inside, but as we charge down to Pecco Bagnaia, he will be impatient to get back past Bagnaia, that's for sure. Remy Gardner looking to launch here though on Miguel Oliveira in fourth. Nothing to lose for the Tech 3. Up the inside, can't quite pull it off there. Pecco Bagnaia runs wide and up the inside goes on the cutback. Miguel Oliveira, a couple of he's had. He's still looking for that first race win.
Pecco Bagnaia, he knows he doesn't have to take any unnecessary risks to try and chase down his teammate. Sitting where Augusto Fernandez always a four at the top of your pitch there. Was that Lecuona?
I think it is. Iker Lecuona, number 27, who's gone down there at turn 14. He was up into 11th place at that particular moment. Miguel Oliveira won't want to see Pecco Bagnaia getting into a rhythm here. This has been an all too familiar situation. Lorenzo Baldassari's made up a few spots as well. He's just up ahead of Brad Binder, and I agree with you, Matt. Binder's just not quite looked himself here.
His teammate Lorenzo Baldassari, good scrap here going on between those three for 7th place.
Quartararo up the inside again of Augusto Fernandez. Just look how tall Luca Marini is. He is just, he has the edge on height over Remy Gardner, that's for sure. I bet there isn't a lot of difference in weight between. In great form, a couple of DNFs to his name, but both times he was in podium places when that happened. We'll look at a replay at the start here. Keep an eye on Fabio Quartararo, number 20. Pecco Bagnaia got a good...
Yeah, Marquez has got to find a way through pretty quickly on Gardner, because Marini, once he took that 4th place from Remy Gardner, has been able to gap the Australian pretty quickly. Luca Marini still leading. He's really frustrating that from Remy Gardner. He looked like he was in a little bit wide, just trail braking that fraction harder into the corner. The front end just gave up from underneath it.
There's so much potential there in Remy Gardner, but he's got to see that checkered flag, and that has been two. And Miguel Oliveira, number 44. Marini it is, with still a 7/10 of a second lead. Mattia Pezzini is not far behind these two either on the brakes, but he cannot get close enough, Matt, on the exit of the corners to Bagnaia to launch an attack as Fabio Quartararo goes back underneath Fernandez, and this battle continues.
When you get to this level, of course, in the World Championship, he's not running a slow pace at all, but he's just about a 10th or 2 slower than the quartet in front of him. Just can't quite get in this podium battle. Marini over the line, still 9/10 of a second clear of Oliveira in 2nd place. Quartararo has just set his fastest lap of the Pecco Bagnaia as he tries to commence the hunt now, the pursuit of Luca Marini. The gap still just hovering over 8/10 of a second. That's Marquez in 5th place right now. He's always had great late race pace, hasn't he, Lorenzo Baldassari? But he's given himself too much work to do coming from here. Last year, of course, a KTM Red Bull 1-2 ahead of his teammate Brad Binder. That's not going to happen again with Binder at the moment down in 9th place, 5.5 seconds. Said, despite qualifying in 7th place, he was very, very confident, very optimistic that he could fight for the victory, and he's not letting any... I think he'll go for individual glory. He's not in the same team. What he won't do anything stupid. Just going to risk Pecco Bagnaia's participation in this race, but there's a podium up for grabs here. I think that's a sad sight there. Augusto Fernandez on the stretcher.
Alex Marquez is now getting into his rhythm after taking a brilliant pole position yesterday, and he is closing in on the 2 Italians up ahead of him.
3 races, he wants another podium to finish the season strongly, to try and secure that 4th place in the World Championship as well.
Though he is Pecco Bagnaia's flatmate.
Trio Passini, Baldassari and Marquez will be a bit twitchy for Bagnaia going into that final round in Valencia.
Well, that's what Miguel Oliveira's...
Bagnaia responded brilliantly and some on that last lap. He did a 2:07.568, a couple of tenths quicker than Marini and Oliveira ahead of him. He really has tried to break up.
Moment here between Lorenzo Baldassari and Alex Marquez.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap there. There was clear contact in defence of Lorenzo Baldassari for the first time in this race, so that may have had a big impact not only on each other, but in terms of their podium aspirations as well.
Who in turn is asking for every single last inch of that front Dunlop tyre.
You won't know it at this stage, Pecco Bagnaia, but he can breathe a small...
5 laps to go, no change at the front, still just a couple of tenths between Marini and Oliveira.
Well, at the moment, Marini looks just like granite, rock solid. Doesn't look like he's
on board there with Pecco Bagnaia, still in 3rd, still got Mattia Pezzini for company, but Pezzini so far quite happy to sit in behind.
Fabio Quartararo has found some stunning late speed on the speed up. He's just set his fastest lap of the race, consecutive personal best laps from the Frenchman, a 2:07.
You end up spitting bits of sweat onto the inside of the visor. It's really, really hard right now. The only way I found to, and a lot of guys believe.
3 to go then here in Malaysia, and the Sky VR46 team, well, the double celebrations may well be kicking off very, very shortly. Marini has managed its tyres pretty well, nursed it to the end. So often we've seen this year, at this stage of the race, Fabio Quartararo's got such brilliant corner speed. The first victory. He's had a few podiums already this year, what's been a breakthrough season for him. And it looks like he's going to have a pretty comfortable
From the World Championship here in just a lap and a half.
What a moment this will be as well for Luca Marini, the half-brother of Valentino Rossi. A lot of people very critical, saying, well, he only got a ride in the Moto2 World Championship and the Moto3 World Championship. For Oliveira to take his first win, it looks like he's resisted Oliveira quite brilliantly. He's well on course here. It looks like it's Marini's to lose on this final. Hands. When she looks up, she may well see her brother crowned the 2018 Moto2 World Champion.
Is this that sort of stage where Pablo Nieto and the team and
for Sky VR46 with Marini now, he's just got one corner to go. Miguel Oliveira knows the game is up. He's not going to be your 2018 Moto2 World Champion. The double celebration. The VR46 Academy retained the Moto2 title, and of course Franco Morbidelli did it last year. Let the celebration start. Congratulations from Mattia Passini, supreme here in Malaysia. He is your 2018 Moto2 World Champion. The 5th time the champion has been crowned here on Malaysian soil. And look at that, 10th top 6 in 52 races. What's going on behind the curtains? Well, the curtain will come down on an epic battle between Pecco Bagnaia